My introduction to double closings happened about 4 or 5 years ago during COVID. First part of COVID, everything shut down. Everybody was not sure what was going to happen, what was going to go on. And then real estate just kind of exploded after that, especially in major markets. And we were in the Charlotte market, Houston market, Dallas market for my wholesaling operation. And we started selling to investors like large hedge fund investors, private investors, private equity investors. And they would buy 15, 20, 30 deals a month in these cities. And from us, we'd probably sell them 10 to 12. They would not do an assignment. They wouldn't allow an assignment. So we learned kind of trial by fire that, hey, what a double closing is and how to do it. We scraped together the first few just using private money with some people here locally in our market. Very quickly just realized it was a tough process. Not a lot of hard money, private money institutions offer transactional funding for double closings. They're just looking for bigger returns, longer term deals, 6-month, 10-month, 12-month projects. And they charge a lot of points and everything up front. So it was really hard to find somebody, and really consistently, we never found anyone that would fund our deals for us. We'd do a few with this person, do a few with that person. Their money would dry up, or they'd have another project, or, they'd make a few grand off of us and be good with that. That's how we came across double closings, is out of necessity and need to be able to do deals to work with these larger buyers. And then after a while is kind of a light bulb moment where the process was sloppy, the money was expensive, and it wasn't reliable. I mean, you'd be talking to a guy that told you he could fund the deal, and on the day of closing, he'd be on the golf course and be like, I'll get to it when I can. Or, I have to go down to the bank, literally drive to the bank, wait in line, and then send a wire out. Meanwhile, you have a closing going on where you're responsible for the seller, you're responsible for the end buyer, and it's just chaos. So with that, I stepped back, and on the standpoint of view as an investor, I was like, hey, I can make this a much smoother process where every time somebody submits a deal, it's the same process. They just submit a form, get in contact with my team, connect us to whoever's handling the closing, and then we'll handle it from there. So it frees up their time to work on other deals, work on their business, other things too. And then also provide funding for way less than most people would put it out there for. There are private lenders charging me like 5-6 points. Had a company or two that offered to do it even though it was a one-off, and they were trying to, 2 or 3 points, which on a $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 deals, that's a big difference. Each point is several $1,000s. So I put it together where it's a simplified process, and then also majority of the deals that we close we charge 1% or even less. So it's also on that standpoint of that investor, that wholesaler putting all that time, energy, effort, money into it, to their marketing costs and everything. We empathize with that, where they want to protect their profit. They want to bring in as much as possible as well. That was the intro. Again, scraping it together, we're learning the hard way. If there would have been a company like Velocity Advantage Capital back then that we would have been introduced to, we would have been ecstatic. Just wasn't around. So from that experience and working our way through it, seeing a need in the space, that's when I put together, and I've been doing it for the last 18 months or so, and it's been really well received.